What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is the day. Finally, we are here. Today's the day. I got my 2 Strand Twist. Y'all been hanging in there for 2 months. I told y'all 2 months ago, and finally it's here. I went ahead and did it. No matter what was the outcome, I was like, I want to do it. I want to get it done. So this is it today. It's been a long time coming after my first hair transplant. It's been a year, man. So here go a flashback of what my hair was looking like a year ago. Crazy to see. That person right there is like completely different from me now. That man was sad, miserable, got the hair transplant. Now I'm happy. This smile doesn't occur back then, I can tell you that much. But with all that out the way, man, here we are. Here is the hair. Take a look. Oh, that shit look crazy. Before y'all fry me up, this is the taper. So what it is like you cut this part right here, like on your line. That way when you get like braids or twists, like you're not pulling your hairline hairs out. Like that's traction alopecia, you will be pulling those hairs out. So to like not do that, you get like a line up right here. So I will talk about it a little bit more why, like I don't know what I'm gonna do, but this is what it looks like. Here are the braids. I'm so happy, man. It came out how I liked it. The braider went crazy. Took about 3 hours. These joints are tight, but they're not like too tight where like I feel like my head is like can't breathe. Like it's really good. She did a really good job. But I'm gonna go into like what I like, what I don't like. So again, like this is a taper. It looked crazy. I know. It looks freaking insane. But basically, like this is how thick it is, like right here. And I don't like it that big. So like when I was there, she made it really small because I was like, can you make it really small? And she did, and I was like, that's too small. Then she pulled down some hair, and I'm like, can you make it bigger? And then she pulled down some more hair, and okay, that's cool. And then when I got home, I'm like, that's kind of too big for my leg. It kind of is not, it's like, so if I pull it back, that's pretty much where it's gonna be at. Like it's cool, but like I feel like it's just too thick, and I didn't really want it to be that thick because I'm going to be wearing an afro sometimes. Like I'm not just going to have my hair braided or twisted up all the time. So I'm thinking about just twisting these instead, like pretty much like making it in the box still and then twisting them up. I don't want to cut them because then these hairs will be gone and I can't recover that. Like that's 7 months of hair just gone. And if I don't like this length, it's going to be permanent pretty much with my hair until I grow it out again. So that's what I'm going to do with the taper. I don't know yet. I need to figure it out. Like what am I going to do? If I'm just going to go back to her and be like, yo, can you redo this real quick? But honestly, I might just probably like just box them up and then twist up the hairs together just to like for next month when I do it again. I won't have like I won't be sad about my taper length. Like I want everything to be right because this is like the first time I did this in like since I was a kid, really. I haven't had like twists or braids since I was like a baby. So this is something new for me, and I'm like just want everything to be right. What's up, y'all? Future me here. So this is what I ended up doing with it. They're not as good again as I want them to be. So this is like when my hair is like flattened. Like when I was doing the video, it was fresh. It was just done. So this is like what happens when I put it in a do-rag. This is what it's looking like. I'm gonna give y'all a run through again. But yeah, this is what I ended up doing to my hair. I just twisted it up. It's not as good, it's not as tight as I want it to be, but it's my first time doing it. So I'm learning and trying to get it together. But yeah, here we go to hair. Again, really good job. I'm really satisfied with it. No complaints here. Other than the taper, I talk about my density in the front. So again, these hairs are like, they are pretty thin. Like it's not as dense as it could be, but it's cool because like it looks smooth with my hair. It's a little strand right here. Looks pretty smooth with my hair, but these 3 strands, it kind of shows how like my hair isn't that dense in the front. These 3 strands are pretty skinny compared to the other strands of my hair. So you see these, like they're pretty small compared to like this. Well, these are like the back hairs, but even like this, where it's a little bit thicker. And that's because of like my density is just not as great in the in the front. So that's a part of the hair transplant. I talked about that with density, why it's so important to know how many grafts you need, but they still look natural. Like, they look good. My biggest fear was they would be like gappy, but my braider went crazy. She did everything that she's supposed to do. The twists are boxed together really well. Like, even though these are skinnier, it looks good. It formats my hair really nicely, and I love the aesthetic that it looks like right now. Like, I'm happy. I'm so happy with it, man. But this is the first protective style that I'm doing, and this is cool, but I think I like the braid back a little bit more, like straight back cornrows. And then I think I'm going to just switch that out. So I'm going to do those type of braids and then afro, and then like switch those out just constantly until like I can get sick of my hair and it gets too much to handle. So now I got to dig through YouTube and go through all the videos to see how to take care of these joints. Haven't had these joints again since I was a baby, so I don't even know what I'm doing. But I know I'm going to have to be wearing a do-rag constantly. This is the velvet do-rag. You can get this from Bow Weezy. But listen, if you want to ruin your pillowcase, get one of these. These joints bleed through the pillow all day, man. It's rough. Like, it leaves ink on your pillowcase. So if you got like a white pillowcase or anything like that, silk pillowcases, it will ruin your pillowcase. Do not use this. Go with the handy dandy Walmart. This joint go crazy. Nothing wrong with it. I'm going to be wearing this joint that I got online. I can't remember where I got it from, but I'll look it up if somebody asks. But yeah, I'm going to just be wearing these all day. I know that's pretty much what it is now. If I don't go outside, I'm going to be wearing a dewy. I'm going to have to figure out how I will go about like really making sure I get all those twists in. It's crazy. I haven't worn a do-rag in like since my first start of this joint. Since the first start of this hair transplant journey, I was wearing a do-rag because my hair was short, but like once you get like an afro and stuff, like do-rag don't really do much for you but flatten your hair out. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be like pretty much all day. Just going to be wearing this to flatten my hair out. You don't want any flyaways. You want to keep your hair protected at all times. Don't want it to be too exposed to the air and anything like that. So yeah, I'll be wearing this, probably this, and exchange it out for the good old-fashioned Walmart. Do not sleep on this do-rag. I know y'all probably seen this in other videos. This joint go crazy. It's like, it stays on your head. It's really soft. It's really silky. So yeah, but this is where it's at. Crazy, man. Crazy. So thank you so much, y'all, for everything. Really appreciate each and every one of y'all. The likes, the comments, the subscribes. Y'all always killing it. Y'all always supporting me. I really, really do appreciate all of it. Till next time, peace.